Steelers Nation, you won't believe the twists and turns that are happening in Pittsburgh. First, a very controversial player is finally back from suspension, but does he still have a place on this defense, with rookie Beanie Bishop stealing the show and surprising everyone? And if you think that's the only news, wait until you hear about the drama on offense. A terrible news story just broke in the media involving our quarterback. There's a lot at stake, so leave a like and don't miss a single detail. Cam Sutton is back and ready to roll for the Pittsburgh Steelers, but just how much action he'll see on defense this Sunday, that's still up in the air. After sitting out the first 8 games on suspension, Sutton's season debut coincides with the rise of rookie Beanie Bishop, who's been absolutely crushing it in the slot corner role. Bishop, an undrafted gem from West Virginia, has been locking down the slot, even nabbing the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Month for October. The guy's been on a tear, pulling off 2 critical interceptions in the Steelers' Week 7 win over the Jets, then going for another game sealer against the Giants on Monday night. Sutton's taking notice, saying Bishop's playing really good ball right now, praising the rookie's energy, work ethic, and steady improvement. But Sutton's not sweating about his role, no matter how things shake out. "I play football, man. I don't care what position it is," he said. "I could be on offensive line, I really don't care." He's just pumped to get back on the field with his teammates, joining a defense that's been an absolute fortress. The Steelers rank second in scoring defense, giving up just 14.9 points per game, and they're tied for third best in the NFL with a turnover differential of +10. This unit has been a menace, creating chaos and setting up the offense with some prime field position. Defensive coordinator Terrell Austin plans to ease Sutton back in, though he's confident the veteran's versatility will be a weapon. "We don't have to force him, but we know he's a good player," Austin explained. "He's a capable starter. Our big thing is, let's get him in, see where he fits, and how he'll help us get better." Expect to see Sutton in some slot snaps, and maybe a few different looks as they test out his adaptability. Right now, it's a classic play-it-by-ear situation, but with Sutton's jack-of-all-trades skill set, he's bound to make an impact one way or another. So, will Sutton reclaim his spot, or has Bishop locked down his role for good? Either way, it's a good problem to have, and this Steelers defense, they're hungry, solid, and only getting stronger. Sunday's game might just be the start of a new defensive shuffle in Pittsburgh, so stay tuned. Now, what do you think? Should Sutton reclaim his spot, or is Bishop the new owner of the position? Comment below, and get ready, because the quarterback battle is about to get even more intense. The Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback situation just got a whole lot more complicated, and Justin Fields might be the odd man out. In a big off-season shuffle, Pittsburgh brought in Russell Wilson, traded for Fields, and signed Kyle Allen to round out the QB room. Wilson was pegged as the starter, but a calf injury sidelined him for 6 games, giving Fields a chance to step up, and he didn't disappoint. Fields led the Steelers to a respectable 4-2 record in Wilson's absence, proving he could handle the offense and make plays when it counted. Yet, as soon as Wilson was healthy, Coach Mike Tomlin slotted him back into the starting role. Wilson's return only confirmed his status as QB1, as he showed flashes of his past elite form and opened up the offense in ways that Fields couldn't quite match. With Wilson back in the driver's seat, Fields is in a tricky spot, and the Steelers have a big decision looming about his future. Here's the kicker. Both Wilson and Fields are only signed through the 2024 season. According to insider Mark Kaboly, the Steelers may not keep Fields, despite his solid performance. Kaboly told 93.7 The Fan, "It's going to be hard for Justin Fields to stay around here. There's going to be a bunch of teams that are going to be throwing money at him. I think the Colts will. I think the Panthers will. If the Steelers decide to stick with Wilson beyond 2024, it's likely Fields will be seeking a new team." The real dilemma? Wilson is turning 36 in November, while Fields, at 25, offers a much longer potential run as a franchise quarterback. Wilson might have a couple of good seasons left, but Fields could be the kind of young talent to build a future around. However, keeping both would mean a hefty financial commitment, which might not be sustainable if they prioritize Wilson with a new contract. And Fields? He's done all he could with the chance he got, racking up 10 touchdowns with notably improved ball security. When Pittsburgh traded for him, the plan was for Fields to learn and develop under Wilson's guidance. A mentorship that could pay off if they let Fields take over down the line. But with Wilson reasserting himself and other teams likely eyeing Fields, it's tough to see how the Steelers keep both guys in the building. The Steelers are heading into a brutal decision point at quarterback. Can they afford to put their chips on a veteran nearing the end of his prime, or do they bet on the younger Fields, who's already shown promise? With the offseason approaching, the stakes are high, and whatever path Pittsburgh chooses could shape their future for years. Buckle up, Steelers fans. This QB saga is just getting started. Guys, what a dilemma. A defense with so many options, and now this puzzle on offense. The choice between Fields and Wilson won't be easy, especially with age weighing on one and the other's potential for the future. Honestly, I'd keep an eye on Fields, but what do you think? Subscribe to the channel and don't miss the next updates of this drama that promises to touch the hearts of Steelers fans.